1.4 for the condo that we living in. The feds try to search my car with a flashlight.
Number one step from how to go from broke to rich. So let's say when you ain't had no money at all, you know what I'm saying? The number one rules is you have to start with yourself first. You have to change everything that you do first. You know what I mean? As far as like who you hang with and what you do. From the time you wake up to the time you go to sleep. From the type of friends you hang around. You have to cut all the people who negative around you. And you have to really focus. You have to switch up the way you talk, the way you look. Everything matters, from your image to the way you talk, the way you speak, because if you're trying to be a millionaire or billionaire, everything is just not about being superly hood. You have to picture yourself around all these millionaires, the way they talk, what they do, what they eat, what they drive, where they live, right? Life is all about focus. It's all about what you focus on. I meet a lot of people, when they hear me talking and see what I'm doing, they be like, bro, how do you do that? Like, man, why are you so focused? Man, you know, my wife, my kids, and this and that. Really, when they're not really rich or real successful, is because they cherish that more than success, more than money. You feel me? Nothing is wrong with that. But in this life, you get more from what you put in. So if you put your whole life, your whole mind, your whole spirit into this girl, most likely you're going to get that back. If you're putting your mind, body, and spirit into being successful, money, you know what I'm saying, your dreams, you're gonna accomplish that. This is just how life is. Some people live day to day for friendships. Some people live day to day for going to clubs. Some people live day to day from doing drugs, want to drink, want to be on the block with the guys, want to be hood. So for you not to be stuck doing the same thing, seeing the same thing, being around the same people, you have to leave the city, you have to leave the state. Even if you got to leave the country, like get away, you know. So I had to start from getting a job. I will work in a rich area. First, I will get a job in a rich area. You feel me? Because that way, guess what? When you are working around wealthy people, what happens is you start working around their wealthy sons, their wealthy daughters, right? So now, let's say I'm in a poverty area and I go work around successful. You know, I ain't saying everybody who working at a job, you know what I'm saying, is lower or upper or whatever, because some wealthy people might make their kids work jobs. You feel me? So now I'm working in a decent neighborhood, you know, is wealthy. So you might meet a friend, right? That's, remind you, right now we don't got no money. We're gonna say we don't got no money. We working in a wealthy area. We meet somebody like a friend, you know what I'm saying, that's working in this area where the wealth at, right? So boom. Now you became friends with somebody who is wealthy. Now even when you start talking to them, you know what I'm saying, they're gonna be a problem kid, or they're really gonna be on top of, you know, business. You'll be able to read a person as soon as you talk to them. That's another thing. You wanna be able to read everybody who you come in contact with. Anybody you come in contact with, by the first 5 minutes, 2 minutes of them talking, you'll be able to know what type of person they is, if they do drugs, if they love to drink, if they just care about a girl, if they care about money, you'll be able to read that. So that's very important to be able to read people who come into your life. Like, it's because it's your energy. Once this energy and this energy connect, whether it's negative or positive, it can mess your energy up. You feel me? So energy is very important when you're dealing with certain people. So you want to allow the right energy around you, right? So, okay, boom, we working a job. You met your people. Now, depending on where you're trying to go, like you said, you getting your checks now, you know what I'm saying? You working with different people. You're not in a hood where it's all just negative. You got to do this and do that. You know what I'm saying? You working around positivity. Now, if you got a goal, let's say if you saving your money, because this is how you can go from broke to rich. You saving your money, you putting your money into an account. Okay, let's say if you're getting 300, 300, 300, 300, and you getting this every single week, you getting $300-400 a week. Now, you saving your money. If you have a real goal and you know for a fact that you like, damn, I do want to get some real money. Like, I need some money bad. I would, like I tell all my videos, I talk about, man, credit. Okay, boom. So you could take the money that you've been saving and you could say, hey, I'm trying to get a loan or something, right? So listen, when it comes to friends, right? Some of your closest friends, right? You have to pay very close attention to the people that you let around, your closest friends. Now, you're always going to be able to grab something from them that's either negative or positive that can help your life be better. You know what I'm saying? Don't just let something happen and you just look over it. Pay attention, read it, and capitalize off of the positivity or the negativity. Whether they are good friend, bad friend, learn something from each person, each individual that you come in contact with. Always learn something. Okay, back in the day, right? This is probably 2007, 2008. And I used to hear Fuckers like the plug talk about, man, like, I wish I knew somebody in the bank. I wish I knew a lender. I wish I knew somebody who can do this. I wish I knew somebody can do that, right? So in my mind at the time, fucked up, you know what I'm saying? This before I really had money or anything. I'm like, damn. So you wish you knew somebody who worked at a bank, or you wish you knew somebody who was working here or there. How about I find people who can work there, or I put people in position to work there? You feel me? So I was just thinking to myself like, okay, cool. Most of the people who are in position are just regular people, but they don't know what they got, right? So opportunity comes when you are needed, right? So if you a smart person and you don't have no money and you trying to come up, most likely you gonna get in a position to be needed. How do you be needed? Okay, we going from broke to rich, right? How do you be needed? Okay, you will get needed by being in a location or a facility that people need you. What do people need you in? What's going on in 2020? It's a lot of dispensaries, it's a lot of grow houses, it's a lot of banks, it's a lot of check cashing places, it's a lot of, you get what I'm saying? Y'all feel what I'm saying from? So long story short, I'm just telling y'all, I'm basically telling y'all how to think, how life is. Okay, my homie, let's say if I needed a car, okay, right? Bro, I need a car, but I don't got this, right? Okay, all right, bro, you need this, and this. Okay, cool. I'm finna go get a job at this car lot. Right? So now you work at the car lot. Hey man, I'm finna come in. You feel me? You think you can push this, and this through for me? You feel me? So bro was just broke as hell, right? And what he just do? He just made himself needed, because now he works at the car lot. I got the bag, man, I need him. You understand what I'm saying? Not saying it's me, but I'm basically saying that people with money be looking for people in positions. That's what's been going on lately, you know what I'm saying, in the world we live in. You feel me? That's with any and everybody, just like a judge and a lawyer, right? A lawyer, most of the lawyers, when they talking to clients, right, they tell you that, you know, yeah, I knew the judge for 10 years, 15 years, and the prosecutor, and you feel me? They always try to make themselves needed in a position, because you as a client gonna say, damn, you knew the judge, you know the judge real well, you know the prosecutor real well. Okay, well, cool, here, take my money. You feel me? So it's the same way with anything else. You put yourself in a position, somebody's gonna find you, depending on the position. We ain't talking about Burger King, unless you got some fat motherfucker that wanna come through and need you for burgers. You might see that then, you feel me? Or you might have a family member like, hey bro, bring me 20 burgers. He needs you. Now remember the cousin that was acting weird towards you? And then when you start working at Burger King, he loved to eat up everything in the crib and keep you from eating everything. But then when you worked at McDonald's, now man, cuz, bring me some, now he nice, he opened the door, like, yeah, it's the same thing, bro. Like, position yourself in a position to be needed in anything. You know what I'm saying? When you want to get around money, you know, everything don't have to be illegal. You know what I'm saying? I always say, I'm giving real and raw. You know what I'm saying? Real and raw. I'm basically saying what's going on. You feel me? Like, in the world. We see it on the news all the time, so when people be like, man, he's just talking about this, man, I'm talking about what the news talk about in my way, though. So I can talk about anything I want to talk about. You feel me? It's not like I'm saying that I do it, because I don't do it. But I'm basically telling y'all that if y'all pay attention to what's going on in the world, people position themselves in these positions to be needed. That's one of the #1 ways to get rich. Because if I need you, I'm going to pay you. And while you're in there, not saying that you got to be in there doing some crazy fraud shit in the company or doing some devilish shit or whatever, however you're doing it. But most people, when they come around and they spend money, when you put yourself in an establishment that people comes in with a lot of money, most likely somebody comes in with money that's gonna cuff you. You might be their friend, then you might be needed. You get what I'm saying? So being needed is very important into becoming from broke to rich. You feel me? We still got a lot of steps to go. You feel me? But I'm just letting y'all know how this goes. You hear it? Now, what I want to talk about is, like, you know, from broke to rich, you know what I'm saying? We want to also talk about everything that we do, it has to be for a reason. So on your way to get rich, you know what I'm saying, from coming from broke, you have to understand that a lot of people, a lot of humans, we're going to say a lot of humans deal with pride issues. People care so much about what other people think about them. They be like, man, just like, oh man, I ain't doing that because man, my guy, I don't want to talk like that. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. It's more of pride, and they're more worried about what people say about them. You can, in this game, when you're trying to get successful, you cannot worry about what people say about you, because people are going to talk about you negative anyway. You could be broke as hell and people are still going to talk about you. You could be rich as hell, people are going to talk about you. So we have to understand pride issues kill a lot of income from you getting successful. You know what I'm saying? As far as you want to get to a point where, you know, so many people are hating on you, but you getting so much money, it doesn't even matter. You know what I'm saying? Because you can be good in basketball and people can hate on you. You can be good at this and people can hate on you. You can be good at that and people gonna hate on you. People, they do a lot of judging, you know what I'm saying? They do a lot of hating, you know what I'm saying? They got negative minds. They pride is like you might have some people wanna get successful and wanna do right, but then they too much worried about what their homies might say about them, what their girl might say about them. You know what I'm saying? How the crowd gonna feel? You know what I'm saying? How my fans gonna feel if I start doing this or doing that? Man, listen, man. If you getting rich and you run and get rich, man, you gotta cut the pride. The pride gotta be to a zero, you know what I'm saying? So I notice, like me, I'm all about money, right? So you'll see me doing promo, you'll see me doing this, you'll see me doing that, you'll see FaceTime calls, $150 FaceTime calls only if you're on my OnlyFans, you know what I'm saying? You know, all types of stuff, all types of ways to make money. Certain artists and certain people, they will not do it. They feel like, oh, I'm gonna look cheap. Oh, I'm gonna do this. Oh, I'm gonna do that. They're more worried about the pride, man. Pride kills their whole thing. They're not the richest. They don't have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 million dollars on their account. So why are they not doing this, and this? Why? Because of pride. Ask yourself, pay attention. Look at small details in people. You know what I'm saying? Just like females. You talk to every female, oh, it's not all about money. I'm just, man, listen, man, it's your pride, shorty. You wanna look a certain way on the internet. Regardless, people gonna look at you how they gonna look at you. You know what I'm saying? Like, however they gonna look at you, they gonna look at you regardless. So ain't nothing you gonna do to think that, oh, well, if I don't do this, no, they not. If they gonna look at you and look at your profile page as you a hoe, they gonna say you a hoe. You feel me? Either way it goes, no matter what you do. So your pride be slowing you down from checking your bag. Like, people be asking me how I feel about the girls OnlyFans thing. Me personally, I don't care. I feel like however they gonna get their money, get their money. You're not paying their bills, so why are you mad? You feel me? Y'all do what y'all do, shit. A lot of the girls, I know some girls that got badass bodies, but they pride won't even let them get on OnlyFans because they worried about everybody else. Even though everybody look at the girl like she a hoe, she just don't want to get on OnlyFans because of this guy, that guy, that guy, that guy. They, you know what I mean? She still want to get white. Come on, shorty. Like, who cares? I don't care. You know what I'm saying? That's your bag. Also, whatever you spending your money on, you have to make sure, if you listen to me in my past videos, I say get a business. If you do any type of shopping, if you do any type of, if you're gonna go to the strip club and spend any type of money or whatever, make sure the ones, the bottles, everything that you do from parking is all a write-off. You feel me? Make sure it's a write-off. You know what I'm saying? Because you have to pay taxes on that money. Make sure it's a write-off. Keep your receipt. You know what I'm saying? If you don't got the receipt, make sure you use your debit card so that it can be on your report so that you can make sure you write it off. You feel me?